everyone, Chivos here, back for another Football Manager 15 video here with Eastleigh, and we have a bit to cover. So, firstly, we'll have a look at the main thing, the schedule, what's been happening since we've joined League 1. Well, this is the picture. Obviously, you know, the last time I saw you was the Tranmere game. Since then, we've had a lot go on. So, the first game, we played the Capital One Cup first round, was a 1-1 draw. It went to penalties and we lost 5-4. Lecointe there missing the vital penalty before a 5-3 loss to Rotherham, and this game was very disappointing. As you can see, a lot of yellow cards for us. Not only the yellow cards, but we were 2 goals up after 4 minutes. Then they scored 3 after 14. I thought it was going to be a goal fest. And it was. It ended up 5-3. James Constable with a hat-trick, but that was not enough. After that, we then played Doncaster, where we had a 2-1 win. James Constable, Stephen Hill scoring the goals. Lee Whiteman getting sent off in the 58th minute. Alright, so from then, we played against Coventry, where we had a 1-1 draw. A 2-2 draw with Portsmouth, and then a 2-2 draw with MK Dons. You guys know we've had a bit of a rivalry with MK Dons last season and this season. And they were my first ever YouTube save. Then we had a bit of a poor form, a 1-0 loss against Gillingham and a 3-0 loss against Warsaw, before a 3-0 win against Plymouth. We then followed that up with a horrible run of results, a 1-0 loss to Burton, a 4-1 loss to Colchester, and you do have to look at this game in depth because, as you see, Camille Zayet got sent off with a red card after 15 minutes. Lee Whiteman got his second sending off of the season after 69 minutes. I then made subs to change the formation so things would work, and Casey Palmer got injured. So we were down to 8 men, and that is why we got dominated. I mean, they scored 2 goals while we had 8 men. And it's a shame because we were winning that game 1-0. So we got absolutely just destroyed there. Then we had the 1-0 loss against Wolves in the Johnson Paint Trophy. We couldn't do anything there. And then a 4-0 loss to Newport County. And I really thought then that our season was looking bad. I thought things were going to go and we were going to be relegated. But a 4-0 win against Luton Town was a great bounce back there. James Constable getting another hat-trick. Before a 3-1 win against Barnsley, who was good, and funny enough at the time, Barnsley did sack their manager. As you can see, they do not have a manager at the moment, and they sacked Paul Scholes of all people. So there you go, Scholes got sacked from Barnsley. And our most recent result was a 4-2 win against Leyton Orient. Lee Whiteman with his 3rd sending off of the season. I did fine him and he cracked it at me. So I told him, you got to toughen up, mate. But James Constable did score a hat-trick in that game, and that was excellent. So today's game will be against Rochdale. They're 18th on the table. And then the FA Cup first round is against Altrincham, and that is a good result there. Transfer-wise, what have we done since I last saw you? So as you can see, we've sold, we haven't sold, we've loaned out a lot of players. Players coming in that aren't officially in yet. Anas Duardi. I've taken a punt here, but he could be a decent defensive midfielder. We'll see if we can get him in. He's Moroccan. He didn't play bad last year, and he's under 20 international, so not bad there from him. We're going to bring in Neil McAllister. I'm pretty sure you already know about this guy. He's a central midfielder, attacking midfielder. Can also play on the right-hand side of the pitch. Very promising player. He will be joining us. And the other two, Nelson Nahugari from the Solomon Islands. That's correct. This guy's from the Solomon Islands. Taking an absolute punt on this guy. He doesn't look bad. I could probably sign him on for a bit of cash. And we've attempted to get him on a small wage, so that's not bad. Then this transfer did fall through. But everyone will be surprised. Wayne Routledge, everyone. Here we go. We did try and sign Wayne Routledge, but that did not pay off as he wanted too much as a sign-on fee. We couldn't afford it. And as you can see, it doesn't really fit our system at the moment. at 34 years old, he is seeing better days. But transfer history, last person you saw me bring in was Hugo Rodiega. Since then, bits happen. I have sold Abraham Afolabi for 8.25k, so it was not a bad return there. One of the guys we picked up from, I think it was, there you go, Nigeria. Picked him up from Nigeria, was shocking. We sold him onto Birmingham, so that's not bad there. A lot of loans, but on the ins, Daniel Wells, we got this guy in, a young Englishman, 21 years old. As you can see, not a bad player at all. Very good passing, good determination. This guy was not bad for a free transfer. And he hasn't performed the best in his one appearance, like 7.3. But as you can see, he did get, he was an Arsenal youth prospect, but it didn't pay off. And then James Meredith. You guys might not know him, but I know him quite well. James Meredith, the Australian international, 5 international appearances. As you see, not a bad left back. I have got him on a massive wage, 3.8k, but he's far better than Konchesky, and he's younger than Konchesky as well. So we'll get him in, and not bad. If you have a look at his career, start off as a Derby youth prospect, went to Cambridge on loan and Chesterfield before going to Sligo Rovers in the Irish Prem. Then moved on pretty quickly, went to Shrewsbury, AFC Telford and York before a long run at Bradford, where he currently does his trade in football at Bradford. And then he went on loan to York before joining us on a free. So yes, he's on a massive wage, but this guy could be a massive benefit to our squad. The other thing I'd like to just quickly announce, I know this has probably got nothing to do with the save, but it's a personal thing, so I'll only show you this if things really progress. I don't think I'll do it much longer either. It's just very sentimental, and that's why I chose to do it. As you can see in the fixtures here, there's Palestine and Maldives. You think, what? World Cup qualifying. That is correct. If you have a look up here, Australia, that is correct, my home nation, Australia, offered me the managerial job at the age of 25. That is correct. So at the age of 25, I am the Australian manager, and our goal is to push into the World Cup. So we're currently in World Cup qualifying. So as you can see, we are second behind Uzbekistan with 1 game in hand and 3 points behind. So with that game in hand, we could do well. But as you can see, we are playing against Brunei, I think it's Brunei, Maldives and Palestine. Palestine have only ever made their first international tournament in the AFC Asian Cup, which is just passed, so that's good work for them. Maldives and Brunei, not very big teams at all. But as you can see, we need to qualify. Uzbekistan are a real threat. They are not a bad team at all. Obviously, it's not loaded in, but Uzbekistan are one to watch. They are not bad at all. But hopefully, just for sentimental reasons, hopefully we can get through to the World Cup, because that would mean a lot to me. As you can see, we're in the second round, and we're looking at all the groups. So Uzbekistan, Australia, Japan, that's a massive group. Yeah, Japan should get through there, but Saudi Arabia could come up. Surprised to see Lebanon up there, actually. South Korea will definitely go through in this group, no doubt about it. As you said, they've not even lost a game. And Afghanistan, negative 15 goals, so surely they didn't lose 50. No, they didn't. They've just been destroyed every game. And then if you have a look as well, Iran, Syria, Indonesia, Philippines, Sri Lanka, Iran will definitely go through in that group. In the group 5, Oman will definitely go through, no doubt about it. Group 6, Iraq, North Korea could come through in the end. All these other teams are not really there. In Group 7, definitely China. I don't think any other teams will really push. Bahrain maybe, but I doubt it. Then in Group 8, definitely UAE to get through. So that's just a sentimental thing. I won't show you guys that. If we do make the World Cup, then I might show you some of that. But that's just a sentimental thing. And the other reason I've done this is I can also scout. I can scout young prospects in the Australian squad. and it will give me more preference for them to sign towards me. So that's excellent work there. But that's for sentimental reasons. So in the league, we are currently sitting in 10th. That is correct. We're in 10th, 21 points. So relegation is Blackpool at the moment, who are on 9 points. So it's very close. As you can see, we're on 21. We're 10th. Relegation is 13. So 8 points there. And then from us to the top is 12 points. So still early days. Only 15 games played. Anything could happen. I'm hoping to push up, not down. So we'll continue on. I think if we could get playoffs, I think playoffs would be amazing. I'd love to do playoffs. So, as you can see, my job security is untouchable. We are doing amazing. He's not being out on loan. They reckon, what's his name here? McLaren, the Mansfield manager, reckons we'll go down, no problem. And I said, you're full of it, mate. We are not going down this year. If anyone changes that, it will be me. And let's push on. So today, Zayet is injured, so I'll bring Asante into the squad. And then this is going to be tricky. So as Asante has to play on the right, and Goma can play in the middle, and Bodil can play on the right. So a bit of a shifted back forward today. That's what happens when you have injury. But James Meredith can come in. That'd be even better. James Meredith. I'll show you the man, the myth, the legend of James Meredith. Asante can start, and Goma for Bodil. So there you go. Lot of green there, and I like the green. Lee Whiteman suspended again. Absolute clown. Daniel Wells can get the start there. I'll give him a bit of luck. I think Konchesky can come on the bench. So that way you've got a defender on either side of the pitch. Jason Lang, yeah, not a bad player. I think I'd rather play Quintero, but we'll have to play Jason Lang for now. He hasn't been playing too bad, but I think this is how we're going to start. Constable and Hill up front. Constable, though, bang, as you can see, Constable has got 17 appearances and 16 goals. So he's absolutely destroying at the moment. And I'll just check quickly. Is he the top goal? He's second top goal scorer behind Nathan Odua. And you see Odua is honestly, I'd say, a better player physically and technically, and he's younger as well. But there you go. Those two are leading the goal scoring race at the moment. And as you can see, James Constable's already 6 points clear of third. But we'll submit the team. We'll push on and see what result we can get out of today. I am hoping for a win. So our form is good going into the FA Cup first round. But what can you do? And they have a highlight straight away. This is not good. But Kurasic, one of the new keepers we've brought in, Kurasic, has been incredible. I am liking him. And it's pretty good. And we have a highlight. Wells out to Meredith. Meredith hits it in. Constable has a goal. After 3 minutes 35. James Constable scores. Equal top scorer of the year so far. And as you see, Meredith, great bowling. Constable, just Stanek should have done a better job there. But what can you do? We are ahead, and that is the main thing. Jay Williams, big ball in. Burke, Harvey, Owen Harvey, good ball there. Constable doing well. Gets around one. Castelletto, Italian maestro in the centre. Jai Reason, Pybus, he's been a good signing. Asante, ball in. Surely not. Constable was there, didn't go to him. But now it looks like Rochdale could be on the break here. He's done. Plays into Noble. Allen. Williams. Oh, Kurasic. Should have done better there. I'm wondering, is that Joe Allen? Is it? Jamie Allen, there you go. Just making sure. I was going to say, what is Joe Allen doing down at our level? But it's 1-1 now. They do have another highlight. And we'll have to see. Looks like they're going to score off this, to be honest. Oh, Kurasic with the save. Can he pull up another one? Oh, it's hit the bar and gone out. So we were lucky there. I'm very lucky there. But Rochdale are applying a lot of pressure at the moment. And they've scored again. Allen. That was a nice goal. But this is not good. We started strong. As we do most games, we start strong. But we crumble. And as you can see, lovely ball there. Burke, Allen knees it down. Great shot. Kursic could not do anything. And this is where you need to tell the boys that aggressively show some passion, because at the moment it looks like we're on the defense again. And this is not good. See, like, look at that. That was an amazing ball. Let's be honest. That was an amazing ball for the wrong team. So the boys need to tighten up a bit and focus at the task at hand. After going 1-0 up, they've really just shut off. As you can see, that's a lovely ball. Asante, is it? Or Meredith had a blinder there. Jeez. But stats, we're getting dominated, and the boys are going to get it rough at half time. That is for sure. So we'll aggressively tell the boys. I expect to see much more, because this has been ridiculous. Normally you perform at a much higher level than this, and what do you know? But we do have a highlight, do we? Wells, big ball forward, doesn't go. Stephen Hill though, Stephen Hill! Oh, he can never put them past the keeper. His one-on-ones are so bad. I've never seen anyone with one-on-ones so bad. He gets so many one-on-one opportunities and never scores. But I do need to make a change right now. And what am I going to do? That is the question. I think we're going to push Daniel Wells into an attacking centre mid. Take Jai Reason off. Oh, actually, you know what? Daniel Wells will come off. Bring on Casey Palmer. Jai Reason can come off as well. And we'll bring on Cameron King. Move Pybus with King. We'll go like this. And I think we'll have to push on. We'll go attacking, fluid. See if that gives us any more luck on the middle of the pitch. And we'll give the boys a team talk and tell them aggressively push forward, because that's when we need to push forward. We don't want to sit back any longer. But it looks like this game has just been thrown out of our hands. They do have an injury, but what can you do? So now we will bring Hugo Rodiega on. Castelletto can come off. Up you go. And we'll see if we can do anything with the last 5 minutes of the game. But I don't think we'll get anything, very unfortunately. We do have a highlight though. King, Asante, Rodiega, King! King has just scored a bloody good goal. Cameron King's first goal of the season. And what a goal that is. Here you go. Asante, King, Asante, big ball in. Rodiega sets him up. King on the volley. Oh! Stanek, once again, should have done a better job. But does that give us hope, or is that false hope? That is the question. I don't know, but surely we'll find out. There's only a minute to play. And it looks like Harvey has won the ball. Palmer to King. King, nice ball forward. Wright gets there. Palmer can't. Williams now intercepts. Big ball to Burke. Burke's having a run. What's he going to do? Plays back to Dove. Williams. Allen. Williams. Two Williams on the same team. Could they be related? I don't know, but Burke has just missed a shocker. And surely the referee will blow the whistle now. And I've told you it's going to happen, and he has. We have lost 3-2. The performance was disappointing. We did try and make a late comeback, but performance-wise, that is not good. As you can see, that drops us to 15th now. We are dropping off the pace, and we can't afford to be dropping off the pace. We need to push forward. Why is everyone trying to loan him? He's not out for loan. Yeah, so everyone's pushing off forward, and that is a problem. So schedule-wise, what am I going to do? It is now middle of November. I do have some fixtures here, but I do also have some international fixtures coming. As you can see, World Cup qualifiers. We've still got 2 for the year, which will be in the next 2 weeks, and then the midway of next year. So I've got some international fixtures coming up. Don't worry about that. Our Eastleigh schedule, what will we be doing? That is the question. I'm thinking transfer window. Bam, Portsmouth, MK. Maybe I could join you at the MK Dons game, because we do know we and the Dons have a rivalry. So my name has been Chivos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on another Football Manager video.